to that?
Yes.
That's what disappoints me about the city council.
Yep.
Because why didn't the city council know this, do their due diligence? And I understand that we should vote on it, but they should have stopped it to begin with. And I listened to the 29th, the whole 8 hours. Not once did I hear anybody stand up and say, I don't support this, and here's why. They all said yes, and it's like, they didn't do their job, they just said, we're gonna push it to the voters. But the city council should have known that.
Yep, I get you.
Let me say that is not true, because we had just as much people who was pro and against, so we figured we'd give it a chance to let every person have a vote in there. And that's the only fair way to do it, is to send it to the voters, to give every person in Tempe a chance to say yes or no.
But let me give you a rebuttal to that, because I watched it. How many people that spoke lived in Tempe versus worked here? And there's a difference. I want to hear from the residents.
We hear from our residents.
Well,
Just because it's not in a council meeting, we hear from our residents. And majority of people who were talking against it, the very people who were not in Phoenix were totally against the Coyotes, not for it. So, yeah, against it. So it was more people from Phoenix coming saying we don't want the Coyotes here, versus when we did have people come and talk, the people who were talking and were Tempe people pro. So you can't say that. That's not fair for us to say that we didn't do our job. We did our job by actually doing this to let it go to the community to vote on.
All right, we gotta stop that.
I am not gonna allow you to throw my council and everybody else like that and say
Well,
that we
listen,
did
I
our
was
job.
at
That's
that
not
meeting,
fair.
I was at that meeting, and I personally told Corey Woods that we will remember you, and not only have we just been barely working with them now, I'm with a grassroots organization, Samia's, so we've been doing this for 3 years. We know about everybody getting moved out, no housing, no this or whatever. They didn't wanna put it to the community to vote, but I personally told him that we are a community and we have a chance to vote on this. You need to let everyone vote, because what you're doing, you wanna make a vote today, and I didn't even look at him, but I personally told him, because he was sitting right there, the guy from the Coyotes, I told him, do not listen to them, because we are a community and Tempe knows what's best for Tempe. They're trying to make you make a decision today, and you guys wanna make a decision, but you're not. We wanna vote, and so that's why we're here, and we need everyone to vote no on that. I'm a public school teacher also. I do a lot of volunteer work. I've worked for Tempe School District for 20 years, and this mafia deal, I'm gonna call it, that's going on is ridiculous, and you guys don't fool us. And you know what? We got rid of Mark Mitchell, and we voted Corey Woods in, and we'll vote his ass out too.
I think at this point, it might